Hello everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful time. Today I would like to share my experience of using this Top-End PA7 Plus Class D integrated or power amplifier that you can buy for $550 currently available. It uses the TPA chips inside. It's fully balanced, designed from power supply to output stage. It has really big external power supplies. It's like a brick. It can do 245 watts at 4 ohm load and THD and noise at 1%. So that is a pretty impressive. Best of all, it has balanced architecture and the price is right, $550. So overall, the build quality is very good. I mean, it's solid aluminum chassis with power on and off 2-gate switch plus 12-volt trigger option, so which is very convenient, and it has balance and RCA selector switch in the front as well. It doesn't have remote control or anything. Everything has to be controlled at the component. In the back of the unit, the speaker terminals are staggered, which is very convenient for us, plugging in and out of speaker terminals. Usually they put top of each other, and it's really hard to unplug sometimes some of the component, especially this kind of a thin component. For the cooling, it has ventilation opening on the sides and at the bottom, and it also has one of my favorite feature is it has bypass switch in the back, the little slider switch that you can bypass the volume control stage. So if you want to use it as a power amplifier, it has good power delivery, not only on the paper. So I try to take it up to 100 dB range, playing music such as Infected Mushroom, Deeply Disturbed, playing with this S1EX towers, and I tried it at the low volume level, like 8 o'clock position will get me around 55 average and 60 dB peaks range, depending on the type of the music and depending on the type of the files. And then I take it up to 100 dB range, which will get me the gain control on this PA7 Plus at the maximum position. It has well controlled, good stereo image without destroying the soundstage at all. Well focused and precise notes without any collapsing. That is one of the most impressive amplifier. In terms of that kind of loudness level wise, as good as like a Orchard Audio Star Crimson Duo kind of power delivery. Totally enjoy listening to my music even at that loudness level. Selling price is very good, features are just about right, and sound quality is best of all. It has great transparency, doesn't matter what I pair with. I try with soon to be reviewed SMS DO300 and this H2O XT05 Pro using AKM chip, as well as Dynaphris Pontus 2. What really impressed me is it can reproduce the sound without interfering in overall sound quality and sound reproduction out of any of those combinations. So that is one of my favorite feature of, aside from the power. Whatever you pair with, it will redeliver it. You will be surprised by it. So as good as it can be with pairing component, that's pretty much it. This Top-End PA7 Plus is most impressive Class D amplifier in terms of transparency, noise control, and control with grip and really good texture and soundscape and staging that it can produce. Soundstage is very wide. The width of the soundstage is pretty much same as this Ocuphase E4000 kind of soundstage. Doesn't matter any kind of front end component I use. The mid-range and upper mid-range control is incredibly good. Nice and punchy drum rolls and cymbal strikes without getting bright. The bass quality is very good. Even if I'm using this Belden 9497 dual runs for this test and sound sample that you will hear. So I'm just using like Mogami Gold XLR cable and Belden 9497 for this setup. So some of you might ask me, what about pairing with the subwoofer, right? So I have no problem pairing with the subwoofers, connecting my Canary 4S8 quad cable, getting out from this BA7 Plus, or previously I demonstrated using BA5 2 Plus, and connect those 4 conductors properly from each end to another end, which is subwoofer high level inputs or speaker level inputs. You can connect it that way, although when I ask top-end, they don't recommend it. But I go ahead and tried it anyway, and I don't have any issues, any problem at all, as long as your subwoofer have proper high level inputs. Please be sure you connect each cable correctly, right? That is the most important thing. This is what I did, okay? I do not encourage you to do it if you don't have confidence. Some people are actually afraid of connecting high level inputs from a speaker terminals out of the amplifiers, right? So if you're gonna do it at your own risk, but it can be done. I tried that. I still have connected. My active subwoofer is always on, and this one is on. But in the sound sample, I will turn off the subwoofer, so that way you can hear the actual sound of this amplifier and pairing components in this room. I'm really grateful to have this kind of experience and sharing with my viewers, because this BA7 Plus is very good amplification that you can have under $1,000. It can be toe-to-toe comparable to up to $2,000 to $3,000 range of amplifier in sound quality. So that is really surprising facts that I want to say, because I mean, I had a pretty extensive experience with many different amps. This one is, they design it so well with great power delivery and sound quality, plus state-of-the-art noise control. I mean, I'm very impressed by the way that they did it, right? So this is one of the great buy in my opinion. If you want to spend $550, easily worth it. Let's say if you have Musician Night One or KEF R3 Meter, or like any speakers, like $2,000-$3,000 range of speakers, this one will pair really well. I can listen to it all day long. So when I crank it up to 100 dB range using this S1EX, and it can take up there, but average is around 97, 98 with 100 dB peaks. So that kind of loudness level that I tried, right? The volume, the gain control at the maximum position, even that, the composure and control and like sound staging and everything is well intact. That is unheard of, my friend. I'm telling you. $2,000-$3,000 amplifier, some of them will suffer if you get to that kind of loudness level. This one is not, right? So that kind of control and power delivery with cleanliness and like noise control that it can provide you for $550 is kind of bargain to me. So price and performance and sound quality that we are getting, is this one is one of the best. Because of that, I'm even thinking of using it as the my Class D reference, right? Getting rid of my Ice Power monoblocks. So that is my experience that I like to share with you. I can wholeheartedly recommend it to you to try it if you are in the market for great sounding, good quality, hi-fi amplifier. This one can do it all. Thank you very much for watching, and happy listening.
These expressions that never give, it keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. They keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. It keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. Keeps me searching and I'm growing old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a mile